We don't
Jerry.
normally see her make them. Danielle Kang made this shot look so easy. And Jin Young does it nicely as well.
The very best scramblers on tour. Second in scrambling this year. Not surprising.
Penalty area where she could play it, and then made a mess of it on the green. Not hitting a lot of bad golf shots, though. As evidenced here.
That looked pretty pure.
Yeah. But it just doesn't turn, that golf ball.
Nothing wrong with the straight ball.
Yeah, only 125 to that back left hole location. Looks like pitching wedge. Could be an easy 9. She went after it. Definitely a wedge, starting it well right. It's going to need some groundwork.
And she does get some groundwork. Yeah, you utilize that slope and the wind nicely. That was a smart play. And the way that she just lets the few mistakes that she makes roll off her back and not carry it into another hole.
And the scary part is she's convinced her best golf is still ahead of her.
I would say that that's an eternally optimistic attitude that we could all strive for.
As opposed to Byram's.
Exactly.
Into the wind, she gets a fair bit of distance more off her tee shot compared to other players. It's a very flat, low spin kind of tee ball. Gets through that wind a little better. That's a good one.
Doesn't often see it land.
Yeah, and see, when you talk to some of the members, not all of them, some of them will confirm what Jim Gormley, director of golf, said. That in general, if you're in doubt, the slope goes to the north, to the west-northwest. And that would make these putts slower than you think, but that one wasn't, was it?
We've seen a lot of hybrids hit here today.
That is not pushing it. It's not moving. It is left edge of the green.
That's going to be fine. That's not a treacherous putt from there.
And Minjee Lee were right there after day one. You get these old-style courses where it requires precision and thinking your way around, and it's always going to be the ball strikers who give themselves a chance to make the putts. Not one bit. She hasn't seemed to have been favoring it one bit at all, but then again, she can mask it very well. Remember when she won CME last year? Didn't hit a range ball all week, and we didn't know how badly her wrist was hurting.
Anything up the left center here, everything slopes dramatically left to right once it lands on the fairway. She got a pretty soft bounce there. It didn't kick too hard to the right.
She's seen a tee shot land yet? Jin Young Ko on the way at 12.
That was a 6-iron from 153 into the wind, slightly uphill. Quality looking shot in the air, but did she guess right?
Yeah. Jin Young Ko for birdie at 12.
Nice chance here. Slightly uphill, turning just a touch to the left early.
It's tough to leave it below the hole here, Jerry. It's not a whole lot of space to have an uphill putt.
And the cheer. That's the way you play that hole.
It will tell you just how much downhill it is. Amazing tool. 6-iron here. Okay, really good line. A little right of the hole now. Wait for it. Oh, huge bounce.
Bad luck there. Some of these edges around the greens have some tilt to them.
Maybe a little downhill, not much. Back into the wind, but the green is really shiny from this angle. And boy, that hopped twice, very high.
It took a little speed off of the putt. That's going to leave one of those. Seeing players miss this to the right. Not Jin Young. That was a really nice par save.
Higher than average percentage, about what, 80-something%? It's going to be in the fairway.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That
That
just
should.
went up.
Yep, sure did.
It's 22 yards uphill, and it's not going to run up there much once it lands short of the green. 252 actual yardage all the way to the hole.
Favor for straightish ball flight, but that one heading out right as well.
Yeah, caught the tree.
Gonna get away with it. So severely uphill and downwind. Also doesn't help with the first bounce.
There's that first bounce. Settles eventually. Okay.
Birdie putt back at 12. Can she do it again here? It looks like it's going just a little bit to the right.
She's just doing Jin Young things, Jerry. Just hanging in there. Close enough that everybody else in this field is paying attention.
No fear of driving it into that left bunker.
Well, let's hope not, because that's where it's headed.
I haven't seen
well
anyone
short.
get there.
Yeah. It's going to pass, because if you don't get it there, it's probably going to have so much spin on it, it comes screeching back off the green.
With all these side hill lies, uphill, downhill, you just can't fight the slope and the gravitational pull. You have to play with it. And boy, she did not get it past that false front.
Patty T hit a good one, but it's about 5 feet past the hole. You have to fly that false front and then get it to stop. She's trying.
Oh, nice technique.
Yeah,
Moved through that shot really well.
Oh, jam it in there.
But
Nice.
to your point, Kay, she birdied the next hole.
She did.
Nice swing.
Nicely struck. Left side of the fairway. That's the side, believe it or not, even though it's into the grain, it gets the most roll today.
Tiny left to right, almost straight.
Very lofted wedge. Just right of the hole.
Sit, sit, sit.
Just nearly dominant. This one should move a little left.
Yeah, you got it right.
But
I do think, Jerry, that this golf course and the climate reminds me a lot of San Francisco and where the LPGA Tour has played Lake Merced many times. And you see players who played well there on top of this leaderboard.
Yeah, that's a second par 3 where she caught the downslope. The green looks remarkably smooth for this time of day. A little bit downhill from here, but not terribly fast.
should kind of all flatten out once it gets down closer to the hole. Oh, beautiful. That's what you practice hours for, to be able to bang in those 4- and 5-footers.
Driver in hand, it's been like clockwork with this club for the most part. Just a little baby draw left side of the fairway. Oh, big bounce.
She was watching it.
Physically, yes. Mentally, she's by far better than just about anybody on tour. I think that is her biggest strength, Jerry.
Yeah, again, that's really hard to define.
Yeah, something that's just totally intangible.
And to avoid an over par round.
We both misread that.
All right, par 18, Jin Young Ko, the #1 player in the world. What is that number? That's her 6th over par round in her last 51.